If you've flown over the past few months, you've no doubt heard the pre-boarding warnings about the dangers of carrying a Samsung Galaxy Note 7 device on planes. Well, that announcement will soon be silenced. The Federal Aviation Administration in the U.S. has removed the pre-boarding requirement, stating the public should be well aware by now of the risk the phones pose, due to the extensive effort from both Samsung and wireless carriers. Canadian Airlines are expected to follow suit, ending the mandatory announcement. Samsung says 96% of Note 7 smartphones have now been returned. The company says it will soon be releasing a report which will detail just what went wrong with the phones. The country of Norway is entering a new era. It's saying goodbye to FM radio. The Scandinavian nation is the first in the world to turn off the FM signal to make way for digital radio, also known as HD radio. The signal will be turned off in the north and slowly shut down across the country over the next year. Now, many feel HD radio is the future, with clear sound, better signal, and more channels at a fraction of the cost. Of course, the transition isn't easy. People have to upgrade their radios, especially in their vehicles, to get the new signal, which can cost between $100 and $200. That same transition is slowly taking place here. There are more than 4,000 HD radio stations in Canada and the U.S., but there have been no talks about shutting down the FM signal just yet. Well, there was no shortage of drones at CES this past week. They were everywhere on the show floor, but it's not just businesses and enthusiasts looking to fly them. You are watching the very first micro-drone swarm being conducted by the U.S. Department of Defense. The test occurred in October over China Lake in California. 103 drones were released from FA-18 Super Hornets. The drones were less than a foot long and weigh about half a pound. Now, here's the cool part. The drones are all controlled through a single individual. The drones share a centralized brain and can work together. No word on when we'll start seeing drones being used for combat. And with that, your download's now complete.